Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a lovely day. So today I'd like to go over how ASUS is trying to skirt the Magnuson-Moss warranty law and fuck over their customers systematically. This is something that comes up from this video called ASUS Scammed Us, which is a great video by Gamers Nexus. It actually looks like it's number 8 on trending, so good on him to be getting ASUS in trouble for this garbage behavior. This is something I want to talk about because he left a link to the FTC website on the pinned comment here called reportfraud.ftc.gov that I think is going to require a lot of attention from my audience as well as his for the FTC to actually wake up, get off their ass, and start punishing these companies. One of the things that I went over on this channel with several older videos with Weber Grills, Harley Davidson, and others is that many of these companies are breaking the Magnuson-Moss Warranty Act. The way the Magnuson-Moss Warranty Act works is the manufacturer must prove, the burden of proof is on them when voiding your warranty, that you broke the device. They cannot have a warranty void if removed sticker. And they cannot say, well, you replaced the battery on your MacBook, therefore no warranty when your CPU or GPU dies, which is very common if you own an Apple product circa 2004 through like 2018. And one of the problems here is that the manufacturer will do something like this. They'll say, okay, you replace your battery. It looks like you replace your battery, so no warranty for you. When something goes wrong that has nothing to do with the battery. The manufacturer has to do something like this. Okay, it looks like you use a tri-wing screwdriver to replace the battery. On the motherboard, which is about half an inch away from the battery screw hole, there is a giant hole in it shaped like a tri-wing screwdriver. You obviously destroyed this. We're not covering that under warranty. A manufacturer is completely allowed to do that. But the problem with many manufacturers is they will simply say, because you had the device serviced somewhere else, or because a third-party service center serviced it, or because you even opened it yourself, simply the act of opening the device yourself voids your warranty. That is technically illegal. And unfortunately, most companies get away with this because American consumers protection is a joke. As I went over in my video about the FCC, the spineless sister of the FTC, they don't even care when every major cell phone provider in the United States is spying on you and selling your location data. They find them less than 1% of their net profit. Most companies get away with this. I mean, Harley Davidson and Weber Grills will get slapped on the wrist, even though the law says they can be penalized over $30,000 per individual instance of this. Most of the time, it's a slap on the wrist. So let's go over what ASUS did over here. If you take a look, they declined this warranty claim for a joystick that wasn't working, which, by the way, okay, call me old, call me a boomer. When I was a kid, joysticks never went. I'm just saying, like whether you have an N64, whether you had a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, joysticks lasted the life of the controller and the console. I could throw that controller at the wall over and over again after losing in Street Fighter 4, and in spite of how many times I would throw the controller at the wall, the joystick never drifted. This seems to be a modern thing. I'm just very curious. Why is that? How the fuck do you fuck up a joystick? This is like Apple fucking up a SATA cable. But I digress. He sent it in for a warranty claim because of the joystick. And they claimed that there was this scratch on it, and because of this mark on it, they were not going to fix it. You literally have to zoom in like this to be able to even see this shit. And the only reason this even happened is because you have to give them the password, or you have to remove your drive when you are sending this to them in the mail. And obviously, who the hell wants to send their drive with the password written down? So they take the drive out. In order to take the drive out, they have to open it. And let's be real, most of your average end users, when they're opening the device to remove their SSD, as per ASUS's own suggestion, are going to get a mark on it. So by using that mark as an excuse to not service the product under warranty when it is ASUS's own design flaw that is causing it is a really piece of shit thing to do. This is, as Gamers Nexus mentioned, kind of a pseudo warranty void if removed sticker. What makes this so disgusting is they are technically in compliance with the letter of the Magnuson-Moss Warranty Act. The Magnuson-Moss Warranty Act does say that the manufacturer has to say what it is you did to break the device. They cannot simply have warranty void for no reason. So they came up with a reason. This is ASUS's reason. Would you ever buy something from a company that treats their customers like such trash that when you have something where the joystick dies on a gaming system 6 months to 8 months in, that they decline you warranty based on this? I could probably do that damage with my fingernail to a modern game console. The best part is what they said over here. For out-of-warranty service, formal acceptance is required within 3 business days after the quotation is given. ASUS will consider the customer to have declined the service if no reply is received. So you have 3 days to decide whether you want to do, whether you want to pay or not pay. And as you are going back and forth with ASUS, that during that entire time period, they are not actually pausing that 3 days. The best thing about this piece of shit garbage company here is that they will not only send back the unit unrepaired, but disassembled, meaning that you will go from having a unit with a minor joystick problem problem to a unit that is unusable. So you have 3 days to decide whether or not you want to pay them $200 to fix an issue that is a warranty issue that they are not choosing to fix because of this bullshit over here. And if you don't do that, they will send you back the device disassembled and not working. That's blackmail. There's no other way to put it. When a customer declines a repair at my store, I give them back their fucking device. I don't give them back their device in pieces. The only time that we give a customer back a device in pieces is when they call to cancel a repair and they say, I need to pick it up in the next 20 minutes. And I tell them, well, I need some time to put it back together. And they ignore that. They show up at the store passive aggressive and angry and raging. And it's like, listen, bro, I told you it would take time to reassemble it. I am not charging you for the reassembly. If you can't wait, like here. That's happened maybe 3 times in 15 years of doing business. To tell a customer, not only do you have to pay $200 for a warranty repair because of a minor nick in the plastic, but that you will get the device back completely broken if you do not pay us, that is extortion. That is blackmail, and that is the largest abuse of the Magnuson-Moss Warranty Act that I can think of. I can't do that to customers. I can't give a customer back a device in pieces without getting in trouble for it, and I think that ASUS should get in trouble for it as well. And the reason I'm doing this video is because I want as many people as possible watching this to do 2 things. A, stop purchasing ASUS products altogether. Motherboard, gaming system, anything else. The quality of this company has gone to complete trash in the past 2 years. I have an ASUS motherboard in this old desktop I have here that dates back to when ASUS was actually one of the best quality motherboards that you can buy. This is no longer the case. This company is trash. The second, more important thing, if you have ever had an issue with an ASUS product or with warranty, go to the link that Gamers Nexus put in this particular pinned comment, reportfraud.ftc.gov. The reason that none of this actually changes is because nobody cares. They'll complain in a YouTube comment, they'll complain to their friends, they'll complain to their family members. Not only will they not report getting scammed, but they'll actually continue to buy the products anyway. Gamers Nexus has a large audience. He has a lot of subscribers. He has over 2 million subscribers, and he's got almost 1 million views on this video. If even 1% of the people that watch this video decided they were going to report fraud to the FTC, that is over 7,000 people. You have a voice. You have a voice. I know you think you don't, but the biggest problem in this entire movement is that nobody speaks up. Nobody cares. Nobody actually does this stuff. When I went to Maine in January of 2020, we were talking about that right to repair bill. Joel Steck said, and you can find it on my channel, nobody showed up from our state. Nobody. Nobody. You had 8, 10 opposition lobbyists there, and nobody from his state. Why would regulators and politicians care about people being screwed when the people who are getting screwed don't even seem to care about getting screwed? The reality is you do. You just don't know where to report it. You don't have the time. You don't know what the link is, and you don't feel like researching to look it up. We did it for you. If you've had a problem with ASUS, report fraud.ftc.gov. Because in my opinion, this blackmail, this extortion of if you don't pay $200 for what should be a warranty repair that we're screwing you out of because of a fucking nick in the plastic is not paid within 3 days, we will send you back something even more broken than what you sent us. That's blackmail. That's wrong. We're not allowed to do that. And if we're not allowed to do that as a small repair shop, they shouldn't be allowed to do that as a billion-dollar company. Just my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. That's it for today. And as always, I hope you learned something. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye now.